Good morning, everyone. It is currently 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. I've now spent a week in isolation. I feel completely fine. I have no illness. Just trying to do my part to try and keep everyone else healthy, just in case I have any symptoms that I'm not aware of. Who knows? Better to be safe than sorry. Doing as I'm told, staying indoors. Caversham shut its doors to us last Saturday, so a week ago. And it all happened very suddenly. We turned up on Saturday to just do a paddle. We did some racing on the Friday and we're meant to do some more racing on the Sunday. So Saturday was sort of a recovery day, so we went in to do just the one session. And when we arrived, the coach told us, don't bother putting kit on, we're going to have a big team meeting outside. So outside everyone went, and we were told that, how things escalated recently. The government have now said that all clubs, bars, restaurants, everything has to shut. No ifs, no buts, get it done. So British Rowing took the appropriate measures. We shut Caversham, and sort of since then, I've been training by myself in my little one-bed flat. It hasn't actually been too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm trying to take the stress out of it, and I'm trying to use this time productively, which is why I'm up now at 7:30 doing this. I want to try and keep some structure and some discipline in my day-to-day. I think in this situation, it's very easy to sleep in later into the day, go to bed later on in the evenings, but you don't really want to get into that cycle. Maybe treat yourself on the weekends, but on the weekdays try and keep as much structure in your day-to-day life as you can. I'm trying to sort of keep the pressure low. I think it's very important in this period not to get too stressed out about the little bits and pieces. And I guess now that I'm training by myself, it gives me the freedom to train as and when I want. I don't need to be on the water by 7:30 in the morning. I don't need to bang out 3 sessions before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I can have a nice gentle row on the ergo, usually about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I use the middle part of the day just to chill out, have some food, do a bodyweight circuit. I've got lots of resistance bands that I use just to help out on that aspect. And then again, sort of 6 o'clock in the evening, I'll do another workout. And whilst I'm training by myself, I don't necessarily feel like I'm training alone. Those of you that aren't aware, there's a platform that I use called RowElite. And I try and be on there, or at least a member of the RowElite crew will be on there at either sort of 10:30 in the morning or 6 o'clock in the evening. So if you want to work out before you maybe start your day, or if you want to work out once you've finished your work for the day, there should hopefully always be someone on RowElite around that same time. And it's super easy to use. The first time I used it, I set everything up and I was ready and going within 5 minutes. You just create your account very easily, activate it, and then you connect the monitor to the platform via the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connection, as if you would, any other rowing application or a heart rate monitor. Super simple, super quick. And then your name pops up on the screen, and whoever else is on there at the same time, you can see each other's stroke rates, you can see each other's splits, you can see how far each other have gone. So even though you are training in isolation, it's super helpful because there is someone there doing it at the same time as you, and you can always push yourself off that person. And I'm also using this time to sort of recover. I picked up some deep vein thrombosis in my left calf sort of around January time when we went to Namibia. And I think I got it on the flight out to Namibia, but there's every chance I could have got it on the flight home. I started getting foot pain halfway through that camp, and when I came back I could barely walk. So that set me back sort of 4 or 5 weeks with my training, and we've sort of had 2 weeks of training camps, final trials, pairs matrix, lots of testing in a sort of 2-week block. And so I felt like the calf was recovering, and then it took a couple of steps back with the amount of intensity we were doing. So now I'm sort of using this time just to recover, but I don't want to get into that right now. I could do another video at some time, sort of training with DVT. But I'm sort of using this time to recover from that. I'm using this time to sort of build my engine. I'm using this time just to sort of relax and chill out. You know, control the controllables. There's nothing we can do about the Olympics. It's been postponed a year now. The rest of this season is cancelled. So all you can do is sort of focus on the positives, and in the here and now, think about what you can do to make yourself better for the future. You've got plenty of thinking time to think about what it is you want to get done. You've got, hopefully, a lot of free time. You know, you'll still be working. I don't know what your hours are, 9 till 5. But you're not having to think about the commute there and from. You're not having to think about going out and seeing your friends in the evening. After and before that is your free time, you know, and that opens up an opportunity to fit in a little bit more active recovery, a little bit more sort of your own free time has become available to do more workouts, and you've got your 1 hour or whatever it is, one slot a day for your fresh air activities. I haven't used that yet. The row machine gives me as much activity as I want. I'll leave the house if I need to go to the food shop, but apart from that, I haven't left my house in 2 days. So that's me personally. So we're just going to set up an RowElite, turn the wireless on, head over to the old laptop, click join, find me that ergo.